funny, I always tell people I don't have anything against the suburbs. I grew up in the suburbs. I'm a journalist and I love really big ideas, especially when they're rooted in economic data. And a couple years ago, I came across what I thought was a big one. I noticed that for the first time in more than 90 years, the rate of population growth in the cities had outpaced that of our suburbs. And given what the American suburbs just mean in this country, I thought that was a really big idea with a capital B and a capital I, and I just thought that was worthy of exploring. Originally, moving to the suburbs was something people did for their family, for their health, for their lifestyle. People were escaping cities that at the time were industrial and noxious places to live. They were delivering wonderful lives for their families with bigger houses, a lawn, and everything. And they were just, it was the right thing to do. It was the thing everybody wanted to do. And over time, those positives have actually turned into negatives for a lot of people. So, for example, moving to the suburbs for children, that's still a big reason why people move to the suburbs. But 3.5 million people are commuting more than 90 minutes one way each day. The commutes are really hard on the wallet as well with the price of gas. There are many people in this country who spend more each month on their transportation costs than their housing costs. This whole shift was happening anyway. It's really rooted in these seismic changes that are happening. Things like the demographic changes in our country that has our birth rate going down, our marriage rate going down. The suburbs are actually graying. Statistically speaking, there are more baby boomers and senior citizen households in the suburbs today than families with young children. And that's just that's just mind-blowing from what the suburbs were created for. And it's also demographic in terms of millennials and the younger generation and what they want, what the kids want today. What they want is action and access to stuff. They want to be able to walk to a place to hang out with their friends. They don't want to be in their cars, and that's also driving a huge part of this. The housing boom and bust created by Wall Street has accelerated all this. So all these changes were happening anyway, and what the housing boom did and subsequent bust did is just sort of accelerate it and pushed it a little further. The end of the suburbs does not mean in any way that everyone needs to live in a skyscraper in Manhattan. One of the most interesting things that's happening is that our suburbs are being reinvented to become more satisfying places to live, to become more kind of livelier communities. So developers and planners and home builders are hard at work trying to kind of re-engineer community back into our suburbs.